Hi everyone. Right. First of all, happy Christmas, everybody. I've been meaning to put this video out for a few days, but obviously Christmas, and I have a daughter who has a birthday over Christmas as well, so it's all been quite hectic. But just thought I'd do a quick showcase and just a general bench update. Now, I promised. Well, I promised myself actually that I'd finish that Fusilier battalion, which I have, which is in the background. And all done. And I quite enjoyed doing this actually. It's a bit it's made from their periplastics, and then I also bought there's a conversion kit which you buy on the website, and it's got a couple of command figures. I think it's that one, that guy, and another. I can't tell you which one it is just at the moment. And and then you get a load of backpacks. And the only difference I can tell with the backpacks that you get, let me show you, is that, sorry, is that going to focus? If you have a look, there's no badge on the cartridge case, and the short sword that they carry has a slightly different handle. And to all intents and purposes, that's all there is different, really, with the conversion kit. So actually, in hindsight, I probably wouldn't buy the conversion kit again. I may buy a command pack to get the because they don't have standard bearers in the Fusilier battalion. But do you know what? In the great scheme of things, no one's going to notice that their short sword is slightly different, and they haven't got a badge on their cartridge case. I mean, one of the big differences is that the webbing was all black, not white strapping, but it's the same webbing. It's just black rather than white. So anyway, that's that done. So they got done, and the eagle-eyed among you noticed I did have a bit of accident. I dropped a couple, and they've snapped the bayonets off. So there's one in the back just here. So what I've done, I've just snipped them off as if they haven't got their bayonets attached, because I did try and re-glue them or get some pins, and it just didn't quite look right. So I just snipped them off. Job done. But yeah, bloody idiot. As soon as it's done. So that's that done. Then I raided the bits box, and I had a load of spare with all the plastic boxes you use. The Prussians have a load of skirmishers or musketeers, or Fusiliers, skirmishers. So what I did, I put them all together. Now the shame is they are basically the same figure, all of them. But for a skirmish scream, I'm not that fussed. I've painted two different. So I've painted these as if they're Pomeranian skirmishers. So there's 6 of them that they can go out as a skirmish scream, and then I've painted these 6 for as if they're Silesian skirmishers. So quite simple, quite enjoyable to paint a bit of green. So yeah, so that's that. Then, so let me take that off. Then yesterday in the evening had a bit of time to myself, so I made a start on. Got a few Christmas presents. So what I did, I made the most of Sarissa. Well, I bought some stuff from Sarissa on Black Friday, and a couple of buildings. There we go. For my American Civil War project. Now these are Black Friday, so I just got to give them for Christmas. So what I've done, I've made them all up, ready to go, and now I'm in the process of, because I've put them together, and they're really nice kits actually. And for what I got them for on Black Friday, really good deal. I think they were like 28 quid or something for the two of them combined. And I think they're supposed to be like 40 quid. Now, to be fair, I probably wouldn't have spent 40 quid on them, but that's just me. But obviously, you know me, I'm not going to just leave it at that and just paint them up. So I started last night in planking. Now, all this is, I'd like to say it's card, but it's not. It's like thick paper. So I've done one building, that took me about 20 minutes. So I think it works really well. And for the sake of a couple of hours per building to plank it, I'm happy with that. I really am. I really like it. Now, you don't need to, obviously, because they've got them all in, but I really think that looks far better than that. And for the sake of a few hours, I mean, I'm always of the opinion that you've got all this stuff, you spend all this time on these figures, why not spend all the time on the buildings as well? But that's just me. So yeah, I'm going to do that to both these buildings. And then I'm looking at doing the roofs as well, but I don't know whether to just buy Sarissa do some proper roofing panels, and so do War Bases. Now War Bases do a proper shingles one. I'm not sure Sarissa do, but I'll probably look into that, because if they're not that expensive, I might buy them rather than cut my own individual tiles. Don't fancy that much, and doing long straight bits and sticking them on and snipping them, I don't fancy that either. So we'll see about that. But then I did something yesterday. I had all these little offcuts of sprue, so I just chucked them on for a bit of battlefield debris, or not battlefield, but table debris. They're all planks of wood, and I'm just going to make them into a lumber pile, timber pile, just for a bit of detritus on the table, just to make it look better. And so, right, and then I suppose let's quickly move all this out of the way. And then you'll see what's next on the go. Now, a few of you will remember I started this a while ago. A Prussian limber. Now, I've done all the rope work, done all that, and I've started blocking out colour and doing bits and pieces. So that is one of the next things to be done now. Just get that done and dusted. Then what I did, you know, in the background, as I've got my Napoleonic bug on the go, I thought, right, and had a good ferret around all my bits box and spare parts, and ordered just for Christmas a couple of boxes, small Perry, I think 6 figures or something of that figure. So focus it, maybe not. Anyway, it's a Prussian in a long coat. There we go. Prussian in a long coat, in a great coat, sorry. And I'm mixing them with some of the periplastic that I have spare, and I've managed to get a battalion up and running, up and ready to paint, just out of buying one small box. So I was really pleased with that. So that is the next unit I'm going to work on. Then after that, I've got some Vietnam War figures from Empress to push on with, that get them done. They're all based, primed, ready to go. I just want to get this, as I got my Napoleonic bug at the moment, I want to get that out of the way, so at least that's another one on the table. And then, if you noticed, this is what I got for Christmas. A bit of it's not going to be a massive thing, it's going to be a bit like my desert table that I did. I've got lots of Northern European terrain. So literally the terrain is not, I don't have to do anything. It's just some figures. So I'm doing early war, 28mm, and I'm going to split between British Expeditionary Force and French. So I've got them, and then the Germans, obviously. I got the box set. And yeah, and so that's it. So that is what I've been up to and what I plan to be up to in the next, well, month, 2 months. Let's see how these Napoleonics get on, and then let's get these Vietnam out of the way, and then I can have a good run at the World War II stuff. Anyway, I hope everyone's Christmases has gone really well, and I hope you're all having a good New Year, and then I will see you all in the New Year. Anyway, speak to you soon. Bye.